The universe doesn't just operate in silence. It communicates in a language of signs, synchronicities, and subtle nudges. It often speaks softly, waiting for us to tune in and listen. As you navigate through life's twists and turns, these gentle cues from the universe serve as guideposts, directing you towards your true path. When something significant is about to happen in your life, the universe usually prepares you by offering a collection of unmistakable signs. 1. You lose interest in what once brought you joy. When what used to fill your life with color suddenly turns into shades of gray, take note. This isn't just random disenchantment. It's a significant cue from the universe. As you evolve, so do your tastes, goals, and even friendships. You may find yourself questioning long-standing aspects of your life, your career, relationships, or personal pursuits. This shift in interest isn't something to dread. It's a call to adventure. The universe is subtly steering you away from what no longer serves you and guiding you toward a new chapter. The absence of enthusiasm in your usual activities is a blank canvas, urging you to explore and fill it with new colors. Perhaps you always loved painting, but suddenly find yourself uninspired by your easel. This could be the time you explore photography and find it brings you an entirely new form of creative satisfaction. Your growing disinterest in old pleasures isn't a cause for concern. It's an invitation. It's as if the universe is saying, "Look over here, there's more for you." So go ahead and answer that call. Shift your direction, broaden your horizons, and open up to the exciting changes that are on the way. 2. You feel anxious. When you can't put your finger on why you feel anxious, consider it a message from the universe that change is brewing. It's a natural reaction. Before something new arrives, there's a sense of upheaval, the quickening of energy that can manifest as restlessness or even sleepless nights. Your emotions are your internal barometer, letting you know something significant is afoot. Embrace the uncertainty rather than pushing it away. These sensations and feelings are not your enemies but signals. If you allow them to flow through you, they eventually settle, making way for clarity and understanding. Listen to your body. It's wiser than you think. If you feel drained, rest. If you feel scattered, ground yourself. One of the most effective ways to ground yourself is through nature. A simple, mindful walk amidst trees or by a river can serve as a potent reset button. Nature has a calming effect on the nervous system, and it can help you gain perspective. As you walk, breathe in deeply, exhale fully, and feel as the weight of anxiety lifts off your shoulders. It's crucial to remember that anxiety isn't necessarily a sign that something bad is about to happen. Often, it's the exact opposite. It signals that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and that you're on the brink of meaningful change. The universe is prepping you to move closer to your dreams, to expand your boundaries, and to break free from your old self. 3. You don't mind. The Taoist philosophy urges us to be like water, flowing and adaptable, carrying no grudges and settling in a state of calm. When you find yourself in a place where past hurts no longer hold sway over you, understand that you're entering a transformative phase. Forgiveness is less about others and more about liberating yourself. It's a clearing of emotional debt that makes way for new experiences. Choosing not to hold on to past grievances is like shedding a layer of skin. You emerge renewed, lighter, and more resilient. You're no longer looking through the rearview mirror, but focusing on the road ahead, ready for the adventures it brings. This shift is crucial because where your attention goes, your energy flows. By forgiving, you reclaim that energy to create a reality in line with your highest good. Instead of dwelling on old wounds, you find wisdom in them. This is an inner alchemy, turning past difficulties into gold nuggets of insight. You begin to prioritize your own well-being, shifting from reactive to proactive, from victim to creator. the Stoics offer a fitting insight. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. By releasing your past and choosing a higher path, you're not just growing, you're transcending old limitations. 4. You want to be alone. In a world that often prizes hustle and social interaction, the sudden urge for solitude may feel unsettling. Yet, it's a clear signal from the universe that something within you is changing. When alone time becomes not just tolerable but deeply inviting, it's a sign you're on the brink of a transformation. Solitude isn't about isolation, it's a sanctuary. It gives you room to breathe, to listen to your thoughts, and to engage in self-reflection. As you spend time alone, you might find that you become your own best companion. This newfound comfort with your inner world often comes before a major life change. It's as if the universe is giving you space to recalibrate, to make sense of your life's direction before taking the next big step. Meditation can magnify the benefits of solitude. Through meditation, you can delve deeper into your thoughts and emotions. It helps you become an observer, detaching from immediate reactions to understand your deeper needs and aspirations. You quiet the external noise to hear the subtle messages of your soul. Try setting aside 20 minutes each day for solitude and meditation. Over time, the practice starts to reveal what truly matters to you, stripping away the distractions and bringing clarity. Your goals, relationships, and personal boundaries become more apparent, preparing you for the life changes that are on the horizon. 5. You feel like your life is falling apart. If it feels like your world is disintegrating, it's easy to feel desolate and without direction. The fabric of what you once knew seems to unravel, leaving you wondering if anything was ever stable to begin with. But remember the wisdom from the Tao Te Ching. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. A collapsing world isn't the end. It's the tearing down of old structures to make room for something new and more aligned with who you're becoming. It's akin to a forest fire that clears away the old and decaying, making way for new growth to flourish. In this turbulence, the universe isn't punishing you. It's reshaping your life landscape for a new, vibrant beginning. Navigating through life's hurricanes, your resilience becomes evident. You discover strength and capabilities that were dormant, waiting for this very moment to shine. Think of it as life pruning away the dead branches, allowing for new buds to form, signaling a season of renewal. While chaos swirls around you, keep your focus. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Amidst the storms, you have the power to remain rooted like a sturdy oak, flexing and adapting, but never breaking. 6. Friendships start to fade. When you feel like your circle is shrinking or the friendships you once cherished don't feel the same, it's akin to outgrowing a pair of old shoes. They served you well, but now they're either too tight or too worn out to be comfortable anymore. This is not a loss, it's evolution. It's like a garden. Over time, some plants thrive while others wither. If you keep watering the wilting plants hoping they'll bounce back, you might miss the chance to cultivate new, flourishing blooms. Sometimes, nature tells us it's time to let go, to clear the soil for new seeds to sprout. Take note of how these shifting relationships feel. Are you staying because it's comfortable? Like a well-worn path, even though it's leading you nowhere. Letting go is an act of self-care. It makes room in your life for relationships that nourish your soul. So if conversations feel forced, meetings become rare, and you feel a gap widening between you and old friends, don't fight the current. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you start caring more about your own well-being. By doing this, you're like a snake shedding its skin, making room for growth and new connections that align with your evolving self. 7. You don't fear making mistakes. Life isn't a perfect recipe. It's more like experimenting in the kitchen. When you're afraid of making mistakes, you're like a cook too scared to try new spices. But when you embrace your blunders, you become a master chef, refining your dish each time something doesn't taste right. Just as a sculptor chips away at a block of marble to reveal a masterpiece, your mistakes chip away at your rough edges, revealing a more refined version of yourself. A relationship that didn't work out is not a loss, but a lesson in what real partnership should feel like. A misstep at work doesn't define you. It molds you into a more skilled communicator. And a poor investment isn't a failure, it's tuition in the school of hard knocks. It's akin to being a sailor navigating choppy waters. If you never venture into the storm, how will you ever appreciate the calm? How will you ever become an expert sailor? The seas of life are ever-changing, and a seasoned sailor knows that navigating through the storm is how you find new shores. So if you find yourself unafraid of making the wrong move, take it as a nudge from the universe that you're on the brink of transformation. When you stop seeing mistakes as setbacks, but as stepping stones, you're opening doors to opportunities you never knew existed. You're not just surviving, you're thriving because you know that every misstep is a lesson in the curriculum of life. 8. You notice patterns. Imagine life as a big jigsaw puzzle. Sometimes finding the next piece can be tough. But then you notice something. Certain colors, shapes, or patterns start to appear more than once. Just like that puzzle, your life might be showing you repeated signs or echoes, nudging you toward the next fitting piece. It's as if the radio station of your life keeps playing the same song over and over. Whether it's podcasts echoing the same theme or overheard conversations that somehow relate to what's on your mind, these aren't mere coincidences. They're more like a chorus in the soundtrack of your life, a recurring theme in your personal narrative. Consider these repetitions like breadcrumbs on a trail left by the universe to guide you. They're your personal North Star, illuminating a path you might not yet fully see. What do you do when you keep stumbling upon these echoes? Slow down, listen. Pay attention to these patterns. They're almost like a code meant just for you. And when you're puzzled about the meaning behind these recurring signs, take a moment to meditate. Quiet the chatter in your mind and let your intuition speak. Intuition is like your internal compass, and it will help you decode these messages. So if you're hearing echoes, it's the universe's way of saying, you're on the right track. Just keep following the signs. 9. You enjoy and appreciate little things. Imagine life as a river that you once navigated with a speedboat, zooming past the scenery, focused on getting to the next thrilling destination. But now you prefer a slow, steady canoe. You notice the reflection of the sky on the water, the fish swimming beneath you, and the trees that offer their shade. Rather than being caught up in a race to some elusive finish line, you now revel in the journey itself. Each ripple in the water, each rustle of the leaves, and each bird's song becomes a source of joy and gratitude. This shift from seeking external highs to cherishing eternal peace is a sign that you are aligning with a deeper, more meaningful existence. Your priorities have transformed. You measure your wealth not in grand achievements, but in these precious, fleeting moments that make up the fabric of your life. As you find solace in simplicity, you attract experiences and people who resonate with this new inner landscape. So if you find yourself drawn to life's subtle gifts, know that a significant shift is on the horizon. These signs serve as a cosmic nudge, hinting that your life is undergoing a profound shift. Whether you're feeling a new detachment from your past or embracing simple joys in the present, remember that change is not only inevitable, but often a gateway to newfound wisdom and deeper contentment. Listen to these cues, explore your feelings, and dare to reinvent your path. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, is always conspiring to guide you toward your highest good. Thank you for watching. If this message resonates with you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with those who might benefit from it. Also, if you'd like to dive deeper and support this content, consider joining our membership program or supporting us on Patreon. We're grateful for each and every one of you. Until next time.